Hello Billy, back at it again with another video, and today it's Life Game Hunting Week 3 and Season 3, and today this week we pretty much hit a brick wall of selling stuff, buying stuff, and the flea markets were dried as ever. So hopefully you enjoy. It's kind of it's probably gonna be a short video because I didn't really do much. I did you're gonna see it, but I only did one thing, a couple things, it was not much exciting. There was nothing on Craigslist, and we're just gonna get straight into it. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy this week's Life of Game Hunting. Hello, Billy here, and one quick thing. Somebody's buying my NES finally, so I gotta go pack this up, and I'm meeting him at McDonald's for right up the street. So he's buying my kind of broken NES. He knows it's kind of broken NES for $40, and this NES has been sitting in my house for 6 months at least. So finally, this guy's buying my NES, and it's funny because before, 2 weeks ago, he's like, "I'll pay you $20 for it." I'm like, "Wow, really?" And he's like, "It's a Nintendo. They were so cheap back in the day," or something like that. And I'm like, "Not today, dude. For real. So buy it or don't buy it." And then he's gonna buy it. I'm like, "Wow, for once." So I'm gonna go pack this NES, and we're gonna drive there, and I'm gonna have the GoPro on just for stuff, I guess. So I'll see you later, but finally, something being sold. Anyways, this guy just seems dumb, okay? So, I go and he says, "Okay, I'll come and pick it up." I'm like, "Okay," I tell him this address, and then he's like, I showed him a picture of it working with Tetris in it, and he's like, "Does it come with Tetris?" And I'm like, "Dude, I just told you this 3 times. I swear to God, I told him this 3 times. I said, no, it doesn't come with any game. You can get cheap games, and it's $40 because that's even cheaper. It works most of the time, and then it's $40 is a good deal for just a plain simple NES, because a plain simple NES on eBay is $60. So buy it or don't buy it, and don't complain, and get cheap games. That's my rant, and I can't wait to see what this guy looks like, because he just seems like a dumbass, honestly. I just had to put it like that. But guys, let's go see this Craigslist deal. Anytime you go to a Craigslist deal, you look for the guy standing outside, right? But this time, nope. What's up? You
handicap.
Yeah, you buying the...
Excuse me?
Are you,
I just didn't know if you was handed or not. Then again, you could be handed.
I'm just waiting for somebody. I thought you were somebody. Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, bro.
The fuck?
Ain't none of my business anyway.
Alright.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
I thought... Caden? Dumbass. That was weird. He was standing there, and I thought he was the guy, but what the fuck? But I guess not. He said he's in the drive-thru, and I think yep, I knew it. Yep. What's it? Here he is.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Alright. Thanks. Yeah. What you got the gun for? You got the game with the gun?
Yeah, well, I know, but you can get it for cheap.
You don't have it for sale, the gun game?
No, I don't.
Damn.
If you get it, it's only a couple bucks, and then you can't play it on a newer TV, like an HD TV.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so you gotta get the gun game. It works on any TV, but the gun thing has to work on an old TV.
That is wild.
Yeah.
I wonder if you get you mean a 4K or a regular HD?
Just a regular HD TV,
It'll work on that?
Not the gun, no.
Damn.
I mean,
you gotta go back to the old classic TV.
Those old fat TVs,
Oh fuck, man. So I got
the controllers, yeah, the AV cables and the power.
You don't have the antenna one to screw in the antenna. I remember they used to have that. I can't remember.
But the cord that comes, it's better because
yeah. Is it HD? Do it change it to HD mode?
It's just
A little crappy
still-
fit.
It still looks good.
I just got it for my kids and shit. I got like a shitload of games with no system.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Alright, man. Nice to meet you.
Yep, see ya.
Alright.
Absolute terrible day here at 2 flea markets, a Goodwill outlet, and it's been terrible. Like, I went to Trader Jack's. It was actually pretty filled. It's Mother's Day. It's on Sunday, so maybe you're like, oh, it won't be busy, but it was actually pretty busy. So I went to Trader Jack's. And there was nothing there at all. Of course, it was infested with people looking for games. So I'm like, fuck this, and I left in like 10 to 20 minutes. So I left and I went to Rossi's flea market, and it was actually pretty busy again. And then I got to Rossi's once it first opened at 8 o'clock, and of course, Rossi's is like filled with like resellers and stuff like that. So there's no point. Like, I looked around, there was like nothing. There was like 5 Super Nintendo games, all sports games for like $3. I'm like, this is so bad. Like, today's by far the worst game hunting day of the season. So it's May. Like, it's May already. Like, when am I gonna find more stuff this year? Like, I don't know. But there's no yard sales around. I tried to look on that. This Goodwill outlet store is pretty dead. 2 flea markets are dead. And I'm gonna go back to the Rossi's flea market because this is Inside Woman place. And I just got a ColecoVision, and then I need a ColecoVision game. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna see if she has any. And that's gonna be pretty much it for the day. Just an absolute, again, terrible day. Like, I bought nothing. I never go home with nothing. I always come home with something. Okay, so I just came back to Rossi's, and I'm back in my car. And so I walked in to this woman's place. She was there, finally. So I walk in, and I'm looking at stuff, and I say, do you have any ColecoVision games? So she shows me her games. I'm like, no thanks, because they're going to be too much. So she goes, so I ask, how much is this Atari game sealed is for? And she's like, $8. And I'm like, can you do 5 or whatever? Or she's like 8. And she came over, and there's like a couple of them that were sealed. She's like, oh, I'll do 5 on them. I'm like, okay, let me think about it. So she does her thing, and I'm like, I see this ColecoVision expansion pack, and I'm like, how much? And she's like, it's like 28, so she goes down to 20. And I'm like, can you do 15 on the expansion thing, and $5 on the game? She's like, no. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I'm just gonna buy the game then. She's like, oh, okay, that'll be 8. I'm like, you just said it was 5 before I even said anything about the ColecoVision expansion. Cause she's like, you said 5 with the thing. And I'm like, no, way before I even mentioned it, you said 5. Like, what? But I got it. I was gonna get the ColecoVision thing, but I didn't. But I got this Super Breakout on 2600 sealed. Who doesn't open a game? Who buys a game and doesn't open it? That's my question. This is like insane though, cause this was only $5, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. I just bought it cause why not? And it's sealed. It's probably a good deal. I don't know how much it is. I don't know how much it is on eBay, but I just bought it. But I really want that ColecoVision expansion thing so bad. Like, I'm about to buy it next time. If it's still here, I'm gonna buy it next time. But that's pretty much it. This is the only thing I got today, which I'm fine with. Which I'm not fine with, but you get the point. But anyways, that's pretty much it. But she was just so confusing. I'm like, geez, make up your mind. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's Life of Game Hunting. And as you've seen, like I said in the beginning, it was a pretty dead week. I sold my NES. You know, obviously I checked a bunch of Craigslist. I check Craigslist all the time, obviously. You guys should know that. I went to 2 flea markets, a Goodwill outlet store, and there was nothing, literally nothing. I found like one game, this Atari game, inside this Rossi's flea market, but there was literally like nothing. It was so sad. And then I sold 1 console, which was NES. So thank God, because I had that thing for like 6 months plus. So, and I got the price that I wanted for it. So thank God for that. And that's pretty much gonna be it for this week's Life of Game Hunting. Hopefully the future ones are gonna be more exciting, and hopefully June and July brings more life, and hopefully I just get out there more. But it's just hard, like, you know, the struggle of game hunting. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this week's Life of Game Hunting. Building out.
Hey guys, hope you really liked that video. And if you did, please
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
You should also check out our Twitter,
Facebook,
and Tumblr.
See you again soon.